Assalamualaikum and Hi. My name is Zaki Ariff bin ZAINUDIN. My matrix number B05181017 and my supervisor is Dr. FARID bin ZAINAL ABIDIN. I'm from BMFG section 3 class 2. Welcome to my panel and all viewers. So today I'm going to present about my project, which is development of a new layout of a biomedical manufacturing line. This is my overview for my entire project. The first one is objective, then we will go through about problem statement. Next is methodology, result discussion. Lastly, conclusion and recommendation that have been decided in this project. For the introduction, the first one is plant layout. Plant layout refers to the arrangement of physical facilities such as machinery, equipment, furniture, and etc. Next is simulation. The simulation of production process is a technique used for solving problems occurring during the manufacturing process. This study is conducted at Isolab Sdn Bhd, a factory which produces of microbiology pre-pour culture media. So, my first objective for this entire project is to investigate current issues related to the production line of the company. Second objective is improve the plant layout using the right approach. Next is propose a new improved production layout. And lastly, to apply SLP method and technometric simulation modeling to existing layout. Next, for the problem statement, Isolab Sdn Bhd is the makers of microbiology pre-pour culture media which is made from animal blood. Due to low competition from others company, the demand for the product is considerably high. However, the company's owner plan to upgrade the layout of the clean room in order to facilitate the production process and fulfill the needs of the factory in the long term. The scope of project is focused on development of new layout and improving facilities design of the production floor from material raw to packaging the finished product. This study also will use systematic layout planning that will arrange the workplace. This alternative layout will be evaluated using technometric software. For methodology part, there is process flow for this study and it shows process involved in this project. All of this process was arranged in order to show the relation and interaction between the process. The process need to be carried out in the planned time frame, especially for the two major process, which are data collection and data analysis. Next, we will go through of manufacturing process flowchart of the company. First, we need to destroy all forms of life, especially microorganisms at the dispense host by sterilization process and avoid contamination happen at media. Next is dispensing, followed by drying by conveyor fan, then leading the plated media. After that, we leaving the product to dry by cleaning room within 2 days, then followed by inspection by experienced worker, packaging and quality assurance. Lastly, the product is ready to deliver to the customer. The table shows the output analysis for company product. By assuming that the working hours for this company is 6 hours, the output or quantity of product that can be produced per day. The product was chosen based on high demanding from the customer, which is McConkie agar number 3, Columbia agar with 5% sheep blood, and Mueller Hilton agar. The flow materials involved in determining the most effective sequence of work and material and effective flow means that the material move progressively through the process. There are altogether 5 areas involved in this processing the product, which is from machine operating room, straightly go into the lead and mold area through the small hole. Then the product will be processed at the production line, leading and printing. After that, the workers arrange by stack the product at the steel rack and let the product dry by clean room. Lastly, the product will packing by customer orders through the passport. Next, for the relationship diagram, the process of making other culture media is similar for all types product. According to the relationship diagram, absolutely necessary is between leading 1, dispensing, drying by conveyor fan, and leading 2. It is because to start running the machine, there is must 2 workers to inspect the dispensing area to make sure the conveyor of line machine is in clean condition. They need to wipe up blood dripping out from the dispenser, while 1 worker needed at the leading 2 area to make sure the cover of petri dish is closed well. Figure show the clean room layout before improvement and after improvement. The proposed layout are met, which is the result from the analysis of all factors are constrained. After discussion with the production engineer and the company's owner, they all agree to add another production line and upgrading their clean room layout to increase their productivity rate and fulfill their customer need. So the simulation for production line before improvement has been met. Next, figure shows the resource statistic before improvement in graphical view. From the graph, we can see the total throughput and throughput for the product per day with allowable error 5% and 95% confidence level. Next is the production line simulation after making an improvement. Resource statistic after improvement for allowable error 5% with 95% confidence level have been met. As we can see, the total throughput is 5,628 pieces and 5,428 pieces, twice more than existing layout. A big investment is needed if the company tend to buy another production line. So next, for the result and discussion, the comparison between before improvement and after improvement are met for working time and waiting time aspect. Based on graph shown, working time before improvement is higher compared to the alternative suggest. Working time is steadily increasing with waiting time. Working time is decreased because of the increasing numbers of workers. But if the demand is increasing, the using company needs to find another solution or alternative to fulfill customers' demand, such as using a fully automated machine from raw material until its packaging. So for the conclusion part, comparison between existing layout and proposed layout will be met for working time and waiting aspect. The objective of this project have been achieved based on the result generated from the simulation. As we can see, working time and waiting time is same with 5% failure because of bottlenecks issue and machine breakdown that can occur during the process. The problem faced by this company has been identified and development layout using SLP. From analysis, the difference in size of layout before improvement and after improvement is about 1050 millimeter width and 4460 millimeter length. So for the recommendation, for simulation, it is suggested to create a system that could support works prompting group practices, evaluate options for the deployment of machine and devices. The use of technology in this process of the company is one of the best way to increase the productivity as well, but it will involve an big investment. So that's all from me. Thank you.